Show.
Coming to you from Keiko Studios, it's The Balcony Show with Ann Thatcher, Bo Summer, Mike Roy, Donna Gallucci, and me, the Mad Cat. We have searched the globe for the best in indie music, so you don't have to. So here we go, The Balcony Show.
Friends in faraway places, sent with love and good vibes. Just keep an eye out for just what's coming.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to The Balcony Show.
Hi.
Hi, guys. So here we are. And this week we have, on today's show, we have Nate Ruvin. He is a Milwaukee singer, producer, and he has collabed with Christian Love, who is a member of the Beach Boys. And I think you're really going to love his stuff. It's feel good music, right, Matt Cat?
Yeah, absolutely.
But first, we have our first audience participation thing. We have here you go.
We have a thing.
We have a thing going on here.
An audience participation thing.
So what we did is all of our we asked our Facebook followers to give us the name of a song that you should not sing in jail.
This was pretty funny.
Oh, and I got to tell you, you guys,
so funny.
You guys really outdid yourself.
Yeah,
we're going to be doing a couple more of these in the future, and because you just brought it. Thank you to everybody who participated. Thank you to everybody who wrote something. You know what I mean, on our page. It was a blast going through it. So I will let Mad Cat take it away.
Yeah, here we go. 10 songs not to sing in jail. Number 1, this one was sent to us from Keith Halifax. Do That To Me One More Time by Captain and Tennille. Do that to me one more time. Excuse me, Bubba, back off. All right. Number 2, sent to us from Carol Messier, Like a Virgin by Madonna.
You might not want to sing.
Yeah.
Made it through the witness hall. Barely made it to my cell.
Very good, Mad Cat.
Yeah.
Impressed. I'm impressed.
And number 3 is sent to us from Pam Alexander. It almost sounds like a famous name, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Great name, Pam.
Is there a Pam Alexander out there somewhere that is like famous? Hit Me With Your Best Shot by
Whoa. Be careful what you wish for.
Can you imagine, seriously, you walking around, hit me with your best shot?
My goodness.
Yeah. Get over here, Bubba. Hit me with your best shot. Not that way.
Bubba again. I'm sure there's a lot that we don't know.
Oh, boy.
Going
I don't want to know.
Number 4 is sent to us by one of our former guests, Larry Dvoskin. It's Raining Men.
It's raining men.
Yeah.
Hallelujah. It's raining men.
Yep, that's right. It's Raining Men. And moving on to number 5, sent to us by Chris Lozada. The Tube Steak Boogie.
Oh my God! What?
By ZZ Top.
ZZ Top.
Guess that would be problematic in any jail.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh, that's funny. Yay, Chris.
I mean, you follow that one up. You know, if you were to follow that one up, you got the Tube Steak Boogie by ZZ Top. You should just follow that up with Pearl Necklace by ZZ Top also.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, there you go. Wah, wah, wah.
Right.
Number 6, sent to us by Robbie Bossert. My Milkshake Brings All the Boys to the Yard by Kalis. Yeah.
That's such a great, just that line. My milkshake brings all the boys to the...
Yeah. In prison.
Yeah.
The prison
well, you
yard.
don't even have to say, just say the yard.
Good Lord. Number 7 brought to us by Karen Ball. I've served her many beers over the years. Her song is "Come and Get Your Love" by Redbone. I mean, that's just right across the board there.
That's just
You know what I mean?
come get me.
Come and get your
Get me, Bubba.
come and get your love there, Redbone.
Come on, throw me down on that
Good
cot.
one, Karen.
Oh no, not a cot. No.
they're
That
not
happens in the
cots?
bathroom, baby.
Oh,
Why do they call you Redbone?
Whoa.
Yeah. All right. Number 8 by Jesse Portillo. Or Portillo. Sorry, Jesse. You make me feel like a natural woman. Sorry, Carole King.
That's great. Oh, that's so.
Yes, Bubba. How you doing? You make me feel like a natural woman. Thank you so much.
Hey, Bubba has needs, you know.
That's the first time I dropped that
Bubba's
soap.
taking whatever he wants.
Yeah. He holds no prisoners.
Number 7 sent to us from Stevie Grinwald. On Bended Knee by Boys to Men.
Yeah, we
I mean, again, that whole thing works right across the board.
So funny.
You know, on Bended Knee by Boys to Men. I mean, shoot.
That
I
is
told
so
you they're
funny.
great.
And our final, number 10, Jerry Jackson sent to us. Feel like a Woman by Shania Twain. Yes. Bubba, you touch me so delicately. You make me feel like a woman.
Feel like
You're
a
so
woman.
tender, Bubba.
We apologize to any Bubbas out there.
You are so sensitive and tender.
Meanwhile, one night we're walking out and Bubba's standing outside.
Yeah, right?
You got a problem with
Why is
me?
it always
Yeah.
Bubba?
I don't know. It's funny, though.
Because
Why?
Because
That's like the
Customarily,
epitome of,
somebody with a name Bubba is like some gigantic colossus of an,
Yeah.
oh my God, this person's going to hurt me.
Yeah.
And you
All
would,
right.
and so when in prison terms, I mean, if you're going to explain that to somebody, you want it to make it sound like it's going to be the most horrible experience possible.
But once again, thank you to our followers who participated in this little thing. We will have more.
we've got it.
We'll do
this
more.
was fun. This was a good
fun.
one.
Yep.
So great job, guys. We're going to start things tonight with a song from one of my favorite duos, Neil and Adam, and the name of the song is Bright Light. This actually hit Billboard. So take a listen. Bright Lights, Neil and Adam.
Am I the one you love? You make me feel like I'm inside out. I capture your picture, hang it on my wall. I don't wanna feel like I'm all left out. Everybody talks, people talk, everybody talks to each other. They're terribly predictable. I really
Hey folks, welcome back to The Balcony Show. Right now we have the first song from tonight's interview with Nate Ruvin. The song is called That Thing Called Love by Nate Ruvin. Give it a listen, and when you come back, we're going to have Nate on the line. You are going to like this. Here we go.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to The Balcony Show. And we're very excited because we have Nate Ruvin on the line. He is an artist and a performer, and he also has a studio. He's opened for acts like The Girl, Hannah Simone Band, Ace Parker, Hollow Tribe. He's also a songwriter, and he's written for the following artists, some of the Beach Boys, from Christian Love from the Beach Boys, whom we're going to talk about later in this interview. Ace Parker, Benny Kazoil, Richie. What, you know what? Are you trying to punk me? Say that name for me.
Richie with the hits.
With the hits. Okay. So
That's a great name.
Seriously, that's, for a young solo artist, that's pretty cool. You know what I mean? Like you're making some waves here, no pun intended. And I gotta say, I really, really like what you're putting down. The first song that we heard from you is That Thing Called Love. You want to talk about that a little bit?
It would be my pleasure. Well, I really appreciate the kind words. It's been an amazing ride as a songwriter and a producer. And really, what I've always connected to with music is the love that I feel from the music, the love that goes into making it, the love that goes into performing it. And with the song That Thing Called Love, I just wanted to capture that sentiment within a song. And I had the great fortune of working with a really great arranger named Jordan Rehak. And the song came together, honestly, quite quickly.
And I got to tell you that one of the things, although you can hear, to me, I can hear some of the reminiscent of some of the feel good stuff with the Beach Boys and things like that. And, but I really, really like the way that your music speaks. Like you feel good. You know what I mean? Like when you're listening to it, it makes you feel good. You know, it's not depressing. You're telling a story, and it's straightforward, and I like that. It doesn't feel overcomplicated, although it may be studio wise. It doesn't feel that way as just a regular listener.
Thank you very much. Well, I say that I love simple songs with hidden genius, and with my music, I never try to overcomplicate things. I want it just to be something that can bring people together and unite people during these chaotic times. So I love just to make stuff that's no message songs, nothing too heady,
Right.
Just feel good music that goes right to the heart.
And so the next song that our listeners are going to hear is a really cool one. You and Christian Love from the Beach Boys, you did this song together so tightly, and it's really a cool song. I got to tell you, I love the vibe on this song. And if you are a Beach Boy fan or a fan of that type of music, there is an influence of the 60s, 70s kind of thing with the Beach Boys and the cool, and you know what I mean? Like you caught cool in this song.
No doubt. Yeah, the Beach Boys are hands down my heroes, and they're some of the most creative and talented and kind, supportive people I've ever met. So getting to work with Christian has been nothing short of a dream come true.
And how did that happen? Out of all the you're in Milwaukee, and so how did you and Christian hook up? I mean, how did that happen? How did you get together and decide that you were going to create so tightly together?
Well, it totally felt like a fairy tale. Like I said, I've been a diehard fan of the Beach Boys for most of my life, and quite recently, within the last year or two, Christian released a solo album, and I reached out to him to tell him how much I liked his work and how much I liked his solo album, and I thought it was a great combination of the Beach Boys sound and a bit of a new wave kind of feel. And so he must have checked out my page, and he saw that I was a musician, and he asked to hear some of my stuff. And I assumed that this was going to be just so he could possibly get some mixing or some editing. But lo and behold, after he heard some of my songs, he suggested that we collaborate. And soon after that, we were off to the races and together in California.
You came down from the moon.
Yeah, totally. You would not believe how excited I was when this was all unfolding.
I can hear it in your voice. You know what I mean? Like, wow, that would talk about having a good day. That would be a damn good day.
Yeah, it was surreal. So then to go out to California to work on the music with him and be in the place where the Beach Boys are from, it was just so meaningful. And my mom was the person that introduced me to the Beach Boys. So this summer I was able to take her to a show and introduce her to the guys. And it was just so special, really cool. so meaningful. So
Nate, that's really, really nice. Shout out to your mom. Shout out to your mom.
Oh, of course. And I'll just say that working with Christian is great because he makes my job easy with what a great singer and songwriter he is. Yeah. So he's really a pleasure to work with and an amazing guy.
He's his own talent in his own right. You know, I know sometimes people get like, there's somebody's son or something like that, and they kind of get labeled and can't get out of the shadow of their parent. But Christian is really making his own way, and it was really a blast having him on the show. So when I heard this song, of course, I heard Christian's influence. There's no way. You know what I mean? Like if you know Christian's music at all, then you're going to hear the influence, you know, especially since he just put out that Some Summer. So this is kind of like a cool thing after that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, a little dessert after the entree.
yeah, absolutely. Best said, Nate. Best said. So let us take a break here, and all of our listeners are going to hear "So Tightly" by Nate Ruvin and Christian Love. Take a listen, and we'll be right back.
When you came to me with the brightest smile, I love you so. I'm holding on so tightly. Don't want to let you go. I'm holding you so tightly. I want to let you know. When you came to me, with your loving arms so tight, so young and free, and you lit my world on fire. I'm holding on so tightly. Don't want to let you go. I'm holding you so tightly. I want to let you holding on to you. All the things we do, I'm holding on so tightly. Don't want to let you go. I'm holding you so tightly. I want to let you know.
Hey, folks, welcome back to the Balcony Show. We are on the line with Nate. So, Nate, this is my favorite part of the show. We get to prod you for answers. Do you have plans on touring, playing out, and let our listeners know where they can find all your music and download or stream and purchase?
All right. Well, I play with a few groups, and that's how I get most of my live performing in. My own band is called Open Window, and I play with another band called The Girl. And so far, no tour set in stone, though I'm completely open to it and open to performing as much as I can. And as for finding my music, you can find the stuff that I've written and performed on all streaming platforms, anywhere you listen to music like Spotify or Apple Music and so on. And you can find my solo stuff under my name, Nate Ruvin. And then you can find music by the two bands that I perform with, Open Window and The Girl, as well as my EP with Christian Love.
Very cool.
So, point of view. This is kind of like a little bit of a departure, I think, a little from the other two songs. Do you want to talk about point of view?
I would love to. So, Point of View is by Open Window. And Open Window is a band that I have been playing with since I was 10 years old. And it's me and my lifelong best buddies. And so, you know, I can make music with a lot of people and some really amazing people, but there's nothing quite like making music with my best friends that I've known my whole life.
That's home. That's home.
Totally. So the Open Window stuff is really special, and it's a great fun to be so collaborative. And so Point of View is from our most recent album that we just released called Far Away. And it's definitely a slower song, more of a slow dance kind of song. But yeah, it was just really from the heart. And
it feels that way, Nate. It feels that way. I really like this song. So, yeah, I've listened to it like 3 or 4 or 5 different times, and it's a very, very cool, poignant song. You know what I mean? It's yeah. I really like what you did with this song. Did you produce this?
So this one was a co-production. We originally had a demo from a producer that goes by the name Everest. And then we sort of embellished on that, added the guitar solo, added the lyrics. So the basis of the instrumental was produced by Everest. And then I'd say the finishing of the song, adding the vocals and the guitars, and that was produced by me. So it was a collaborative effort.
Great job.
Good friend Charlie Herrenberg, lifelong friend, played the slide guitar solo on that.
Oh, cool. Yeah, no, there's a lot to like about Point of View, and the instrumentation is just a part of it. You know what I mean? Now I want to go and look up Open Window, because the way that I have the song, it's tagged Nate Ruvin. So now I got to go look up Open Door.
Yeah,
Open
right.
Window, I mean.
Our Instagram is OW_band.
I'm definitely going to check out, and everybody should, you know what I mean? Like, check out Open Window. So there you go. You get 2 for 1 tonight, kids.
There we go.
So, I want to thank you. I do want to ask you, tell me something about yourself, Nate, that nobody would know.
Something about myself that nobody would know. I will say this. My greatest inspiration for my music is the people I love. And I go on and on about my influences and different equipment, and all that is great. But what I would love for people to know is that I'm extremely inspired by my amazing parents, my caring and smart brother, my fiance, who will be my wife next month, and my papa, who was my best friend, who passed away in 2018.
Aww.
And the love that I feel from them is the love that I want to capture with my music and to make other people feel when they listen to it.
And don't forget, if you are in the Milwaukee area, Nate Ruvin is a guy to look up for production, right?
Yes, I am. That is my job. I love producing. I love working with as many artists as I can and bringing artist visions to life. That is just a real ball for me, and I love my job getting to work with such a variety of talented people.
Well, Nate, now that you know us here on the show, you might be able to send us one or two. So keep us in mind when you come across somebody that's really talented, because I always listen. You know what I mean? So if
It would be an honor. It would be an honor.
If
to do
they're
that.
as good as you, they got a chance.
Well, thank you so much.
I really appreciate you taking the time to share your music with us and share a little bit about the story. Obviously, we can't get into everything here tonight, but I do want to thank you for spending some time with us here on the show. We're going to end with the song from Open Window, Point of View. So take a listen, and we'll be right back with the rest of the show.
I give you the word. Could I ever trust another girl? I give you the word. Could I ever trust another girl? Since you went away, I've been sad and blue. I've tried to figure out what's the point of you two. Since you went away, I've been sad and blue. I try to figure out what's the point of you to you. Since you went away, I've been sad and blue. I try to figure out what's the point of you two. Since you went away, I've been sad and blue. I try to figure out what's the point of you two. Since you went away, I've been sad and blue. I try to figure out what's the point of you two. Since you went away, I've been sad and blue. I try to figure out what's the point of you two.
And on today's Mad Cats Mad Tracks, we have the song Halfway Waya by Nocilla. So give it a listen. Not all the way, not halfway, Waya, Nocilla. Give it a listen. Here we go.
You arrived last night when you made the call. I never met a girl like you before, but I'll go round, yeah, I'll go round. Feet up, you can get enough. You got a hope for love and a lust for fun. We ain't no clowns, we ain't no clowns. And we built this plane while we're flying, and we won't complain. God knows we tried.
it goes like.
Before we make the call, I never had a girl like you before, but I'll go round, yeah, I'll go round. Seems tough, you won't let it up. You got a hope for love and a lust for fun. We won't look down, we won't look down. And we build this plane while we're flying, and we won't complain. God knows we're trying to keep up this game in a world that's so messed up, so messed up.
And it goes like.
Swift seas, lush beams on repeat. Oh, give me that soft touch, cool breeze, sweet dreams on release. And it goes like.
And now it's time for Indie Radar with Bo Summer.
Hey everyone. So who's heard of Bandcamp? Anybody out there? Yeah, Bandcamp. So Bandcamp, if you don't know what they are, it's an online music store and community where artists can sell their music directly to their fans. So Anna and I were talking about this recently. And I think I did I think I did an Indie Radar on this years ago, but some of the quick back history on it is back in 2020, during the horrible pandemic, everybody was down on their luck. There was, we're on lockdown, so musicians were not making any money. They had no revenue coming in. So Bandcamp, since then, started this Bandcamp Fridays, and every year they announce certain Fridays throughout the year where bands, if they have merch, their music for sale on their on the website, anybody purchasing that money is going straight to the artist, meaning that Bandcamp is waiving their revenue share and their fees for the artists placing their music and merch on their website. So it's a wonderful opportunity. If you want to support indie artists, this is such a great way. Bandcamp.com it's not every Friday. So you have to go on their website, check out what Friday is the Bandcamp Friday, and then go shopping and support the music that you love. It's a great way to get that money right into that artist's pocket.
Another great tip right here on Indie Radar with our host, Bo Summer. Thank you, Bo.
You're very welcome.
I'd like to remind you that The Balcony Show is proudly produced right here at Keiko Studios in Penargil, Pennsylvania. So check them out at keikostudios.com for all your musical productions needs.
It's time for the spotlight portion of our show, where we showcase new singles from returning guests. And your host is Donna freaking Gallucci.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Spotlight. Today we have a great new song by Tim McGeary called Love Does. Tim is so talented. He was on our show. He is a great singer, songwriter, producer. multi-talented
and you know
guy.
what? And hitting up different genres, which is
Yep.
kind of like really interesting and cool.
Absolutely is. He's all over the
'Cause
place,
he can
and he's
do
talented with everything he does.
Yeah.
Yep. And this new song is a love song. It's a beautiful love song. It's about being there for someone through thick and thin. So we can all relate to that. And it's got wonderful lyrics. It's an acoustic song. And I love all the strings in the song. And there's an absolutely perfect violin solo right where it should be. And it just, I don't know, this song just tugs at your emotions.
Yep.
I think.
Yep.
And I think the strings do that, especially in the song. And that's what I love about Tim and the way he constructs a song. It's like when you hear his music, you're not just going to, when you listen to his music, you're not just going to hear
A
it.
lot of
You're going to
times
feel
it's
it.
thoughtful. It's
Yeah.
very thoughtful. You can
Yeah.
tell that he thinks about what
How
it is-
he,
how
yes, how he constructs his lyrics, and so you can have a visual
right.
to go along with the words.
I
So
agree,
I think
100%.
everyone's going to love it. So take a listen to Tim McGeary, Love Does.
There's a hole in the boat, don't worry, babe. I'll swim to the shore with you. And if you get lost, just call my name. I'll make sure we both make it through. I'll hold on to you, 'cause that's what love does. That's what love says. Ain't that the truth? And you hold on to me, 'cause that's what love does. That's what love says when it speaks the truth. If you start to fall, my arms will hold you, gently lay you down. No need to whisper, just your sweet embrace says it without a sound. And I hold on to you, 'cause that's what love does. That's what love says. Ain't that the truth? And you hold on to me, 'cause that's what love does. That's what love says when it speaks the truth. And I hold on to you, 'cause that's what love does. That's what love says. Ain't that the truth? Yeah. And you hold on to me, 'cause that's what love does. That's what love says when it speaks. There's a hole in the boat, don't worry, babe. I'll swim to the shore with you.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Balcony Show. Thanks for spending some time with us here on the show and getting to know some of the new artists. Remember, we are your number one source for independent music and more. Thank you to Nate Ruvin for being on the show and all of our Facebook followers who engaged and sent us the
Do me one more time.
the 10 songs not to sing in a jail. So we're looking forward to putting some more of that out, but you guys just really rocked it. Other than that, we got a lot of great things coming up. I can't say what, but
Yeah, it's an industry
it's
secret.
an industry
yeah.
secret. But stay tuned because we have some really cool guests coming up on the show. With that, in October is our next Reverb Nation campaign. So if you want to get on the show, that's the best way to do it. Hit up Reverb Nation and send us your music. Or you can just send us your song to thebalcony@outlook.com. Hit up our website, thebalconyshow.com, and check us out. So with that, I'm going to say good night. You guys got anything?
I got nothing.
Goodbye. I think it's
Hasta
a
la
goodbye.
vista.
Yeah.
So long.
Farewell. Auf Wiedersehen. Good night.
And on that note, we're going to end things tonight with the song Into the Sun by Ezra Gray. Check it out.
Floating off again into the sun. These January waters won't slow